Marv was riding the other day.
Yep.
And the big rumor is he's going to take Webb's spot for outdoors.
Yep. And I know he was doing I don't know if he was trading per se, but with Vial at Glen Helen and Paula, the new design. So I did see that the rumor is he will be taking Webb's spot for outdoors because we all know Coop's not riding outdoors, and then who knows if he's riding World Supercross. All I can say is I'm happy if that's the case because I feel like Marv, this was supposed to be his farewell tour.
This is our one guy we're talking about that we're not sure is going to be at Paula.
Yeah, but we're talking about him because we know he's riding. We know he's healthy. The rumor is he's going to be.
He was at Salt Lake too. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Some of the track walk videos. Dude.
All I will say is I'm happy if it's the case. I feel like he got boned a little bit. He rode one round of Supercross, but it really knows with Marv because that's the thing is like, okay, so Marv, we know he came back for the last round to ride a 250 at Paula because he was going to go ride for France at MX of Nations.
Yeah.
Went over to France for like 3 weeks, went to MX of Nations. Track turned out to be a shit show. I think he did well, but definitely probably not as well as he wanted to. He does a couple off-season races, rides one round of Supercross, and then gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a lot to go off with Marv because he hasn't done a lot of racing in the last 12 months.
Yeah, so we don't really know where he's going to fit in here. But you got to assume he's going to be in the top 10 with the way the class is right now if he starts.
If he was healthy and he had been racing a lot, where would you slot him?
I mean, he'd have to slot right in as a podium guy.
I
have to think.
I agree. Because, I mean, that's pretty much all he's done his entire career.
I'm going to say basically that. So
I think without the lack of information and data on Marv, I don't know what to expect. But that's the thing is looking at this list, and even if like he's not 100% or his cardio's not there or whatever, dude, you have to feel like he'd even maybe be a top 5 this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Like looking at our guys, because here's the thing. What I said to you right before we started the show, it's gonna be a great year for a lot of privateer guys like Grant Harlan, Cody Schock, Kev, Clayson never does it, but whoever. Mm-hmm. But now a lot of those guys, Cullen Park, a lot of those guys aren't even going to be racing outdoors because they're either riding World Supercross or they're just not riding.
Yeah.
So, I feel like even Marv could get a top 10 in his sleep, and that's no disrespect to a lot of guys, but I'm here to tell you guys, you're going to see a lot of guys in the top 15 in the 450 class this year outdoors that you've never heard of.
Yeah.
This is going to be the weird, the last time I remember it being this thin was 2008. Mm-hmm. And this is not a shot at the guy that I'm about to say because he's a very talented dude and he's a badass on a dirt bike, Gavin Graysick. Gavin Graysick was leading motos at certain points in 08 against factory dudes because there was no one there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really weird year. You're going to have local dudes like I said, you've never heard of that are going to get top 10s all year long. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, man. That's even Matt Burkeen. Burkeen was only going to race so many rounds this year on his 2-stroke.
Yeah.
He's like, thin field. Dude, I'm going to show up at Paula. Mm-hmm. I bet you Matt Burkeen puts it in the top 20 this year.
Easy.
Because there's nobody left.
Yeah.
Grant Harlan, if he gets his shit together for outdoors, might have the best season he's ever had.
He's supposed to ride the whole series.
I hope so, man, because So, I don't know. You have to feel that Marv could easily get a top 5 this weekend, even without being 100%. It's just how far back is he going to be?
Yeah.
But I feel if he works his way into shape, I mean, dude, I think threatening for podiums is going to be rough, but he's got to be a top 5 dude most of the year.
You got to think so.
You'd have to believe
until
so.
A whole bunch of other guys come back.
But that's the thing, though, is even with the whole bunch of other guys, how many guys are really going to be coming back?
Yeah.
And how many guys are really going to be motivated?
Mm-hmm.
Is Mookie really going to be motivated when he comes back? Is Christian really going to be motivated when he comes back?
Yeah.
Barsha, okay, he's going to be motivated because it's Barsha. It's Barsha. But, outside of that, who else are we talking about? Mm-hmm. Seriously, who else are we talking about?
Yeah. I don't know. So, all right.